So when a court card appears in a reading, we all know that there are different perspectives that court cards can offer us. They can sometimes resemble literal people in your life. Now, because this is an air sign energy, it could be representing yourself behaving in the typical Libran manner. Now, the Queen in particular, she embellishes independence, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and direct communication. So she's using intellect instead of emotion. This could be yourselves acting in this way over certain issues around your life or events that are occurring. She can also be someone new that is coming in, representing another air sign too. So for some of you, this could represent a new relationship. It doesn't have to always mean romantically. It could be a partner that's coming. Because she's an extremely intelligent person and she knows how to use her vocabulary, if you like, or her mind. She could be someone that teams up as a business representative, or she could be a legal representative as well, such as a lawyer or an accountant. So regardless of what role she's playing in your life, she could be turning up as new or as a support person or representative of one of those things I've just mentioned. So I think we will delve a little bit deeper into what she could be pertaining to with one of our clarifying decks over here. The other thing about the Queen of Swords that we could just look into is that she often wants to seek truth at this point in time. Now remember, at the very beginning I talked to you that this month, because it's a number 7, can be very much about the mind and about thinking and contemplating certain things. So there could be a time when you are looking for truth in your life, or looking for truth around people or relationships or situations. So you could be doing a lot of internal thinking or guidance or coming to decisions, things like that. You can also be quite determined or independent at this point in time. So you might be standing up for yourself, or also going out on your own path, putting some clear boundaries out to other people, not being, allowed to be taken advantage of, I suppose, as well. So let us see. I'm going to use these ones here, which are the Oracle energy cards. They are quite like a tarot. We'll just see what comes up with this for you guys as a clarifier. So this is for the Queen of Swords. What more information can we glean about this for Libra? Who is this Queen and what does she do? Rest and rejuvenation. It's interesting because that came out a little bit earlier, but I'm beginning to think, because of the type of month that April is, and with all these retrogrades and the number 7, it could be a really valid thing for us to do, to go within, to seek answers, to sort of obtain an independent strength. Now, when we take rest and rejuvenate our bodies, minds and spirits, we can find much more clarity, and we are able to come to decisions with more ease. We are able to make more logical sense as well. But at the same time, often when we partake of activities such as this, we're clearing away emotional debris, so we get free flow information coming in. So you're flowing freely from the mind or the crown chakra right down through to the base chakra, and we can see all this energy around here, and it's not necessarily flowing straight up, but it seems to be coming in from etherically and moving and swirling around this person's body, creating movement and clarity is what I'm thinking. And she does seek for this clarity, and she does tend to do it on her own. She is quite independent. She doesn't need a whole plethora of people or others helping her make her decisions. She's quite often able to do this on her own. So there might be something about you guys either spending time on your own, or knowing that you have the resources or the willpower, or going within to seek some sort of alignment, answers, or re-strengthening something. And I notice at the very end of your cards, you've got this thought process going on again here that is showing us that there is either contemplation or trying to figure out, where do we go, where do we head, what direction. So this can be very, very good too for aligning your thoughts, opening them up, finding creativity and expression. It can also be a time when, if you daydream and spend periods of time in this contemplation, you can find new creative thoughts coming to you. Whilst they're not so much intellectual and far more creative and emotional, they can also bring answers to us and further our questions, I guess. Let's do just one more clarifier from the John Holland deck and just see what other messages coming in here. So this is for Libra, just clarifying the Queen of Swords and the rest and rejuvenation. Emotional loss. We're seeing another emanation here glowing from the heart. It's the spiral is like the Fibonacci spiral of life, if you like. It's spiraling back to the white light in the background. Some of you could be contemplating things that have gone on in the past, is the message I'm getting with this card. So whether or not you are moving on from past trauma or relationships and pondering why or how they got like this, whether they have taken you to a need for this rest and relaxation, you know, this becoming not solitary, but becoming strong within yourself, learning to stand on your own 2 feet, pondering how to move forward best and revitalizing, re-energizing the body as well, and taking into consideration there's something that's going back in time to a bright light that once was, that got into your heart emotionally, that has created perhaps why you are where you are now. So this whole need for taking the time out, a little bit of solitude, reinvigorating the body has something to do with heart and emotions too. Now for some of you it could be physical heart that is also indicated here, so it might be wise to do physical tests, get yourself looking like this guy. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we all did? I'm sure some of you do. And have some physical health checks. Remember your heart as well. But there is a little bit of pain. That is the 5 of Cups traditionally, and it can often be about leaving something behind and moving into the new. So it feels as though relationships are tied into this, and perhaps you guys are going to stand on your own. But at the same time that we say that, we come to the next card, and of course it is this beautiful 2 of Cups. Now the 2 of Cups represents very, very special love, soulmate love, and for some people even the ignition of that feeling of like a twin flame relationship. Now the twin flame relationship is about soul journeys. It's about igniting the soul and carrying it forward on its step, and to do that often there is a twin energy that ignites this and brings us into flow, into creative harmony, into resourcefulness, into the, you know, wonderful energy of love, which creates, or rather which boasts, support, tenderness, nurture, trust and faith. So this can be a new love coming in for some of you if you are seeking it. It could just be the fact that for others of you who are in steady relationships, that you are revitalizing or reinvigorating. And perhaps one way or another, there may have been some pain associated with this potential relationship, and you are healing it, or you are taking time to think about it, or spend more energy on letting go of any past pain that has prevented this one from being fully integrated or engaged. This can also represent new business opportunities that are very, very gifted and full of life's golden opportunities and life's golden moments. It can also represent new pets coming into your life. So I think with that, I'll come back to these beautiful ones, the John Holland, and we will see what the clarifier for this is. This is for the clarifier for the 2 of Cups. What else can we tell Libra about this? And no surprises, because we've talked about this whole cycle perhaps of things occurring for you guys. This is another major arcana, and it doesn't come out very often. This is number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. When it does, it's signaling to you that destiny is taking its ride in your life, and that oftentimes you're not necessarily the one who chooses the way these events take place, or especially with timing. But what it does indicate is that something very powerful is happening, and it is part of your soul's journey, and that sometimes when this card arrives, there can be very profound people walk into your life for a very special reason. There's that saying, people are here for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And sometimes when the Destiny card is out, these people may be here for the lifetime. They are definitely here for the reason. So that's a beautiful card with a very deep connection to it, especially given the background card behind it. So there's a possibility here that we could do a cosmic card for this column. These are quite intense, these cards, and I wouldn't use any more than one in a reading. I was pondering if it would be this line or the strength line, but I'm going to do it on this one. It may wrap itself into other cards within the reading as well. I tend to think this is quite often an overall message. So what is it from the cosmic cards for Libra? One more, guys. Walk your truth. Yeah, and you get the feeling over here with this emotional loss and the rest and the rejuvenation, and even just the Queen of Swords. She is about being herself and being truthful and honest to her destination and who she is and what she wants in life. And sometimes we are in situations where we can't necessarily be honest if we have felt that we owe like a debt to someone or to something, or whether we have been kept quiet or withheld, or for some people downtrodden. Sometimes we're just not in the position in our life's journey to understand what our truth is. It comes to us, especially when something like the Wheel of Fortune opens the doors. This is when the Destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune, enables us to be ourselves, to be in our honest truth, to let our soul energy shine through. So what I will do for you is read from the book for this one. See your light and know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. True empowerment comes from walking, living, and speaking your truth. The courage to be guided by your heart and following your dreams. And I really love that these two did come out together, and even this one above it. They are powerful and they are telling a great story for you guys. So just sort of sit back and listen to all of the words and the messages of those cards. Don't be afraid to shine your magnificent light as a result of the opinions and judgments of others. Yes, you might be ridiculed, scorned, and your choices mocked with disapproval, but understand this, dear one. Others mock and criticize from a place of fear within them, a fear that keeps them trapped in a repetitious wheel of illusions. By breaking free and walking the true path of your heart, you step off the merry-go-round of cyclic pain and leave the ones who scorn behind. Don't be surprised when others do everything and anything to discourage you from walking this path of the heart. In time, those that ridiculed and judged you will be inspired by your courage and ability to stand strong. They will gravitate toward you like moths to a flame, with hunger to know your secret. Your light will shine so bright that it will inspire others to find the courage within them to also follow their heart and true calling. By walking your truth, you connect to the highest powers of love and enter the amazing world of manifestation. Stand strong during this testing time and stay true to your heart. You are not alone during this process of having to defend your reasons and beliefs. Synchronistic events will bring you the right people and conditions to encourage you on this chosen path. You are being guided by the Holy Spirit of love, so stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. And there's an affirmation, and it's, I am guided by the universal spirit of love as I follow my heart in all that I do. And the associated chakras that it responds to or resonates with are the heart and the throat. Speak and walk your truth. It's a beautiful, powerful column, this one here, and it's a beautiful card to have got. And actually, I said to you, it might, kind of like flow into other cards, and walking your truth and speaking it is exactly what the Strength card means. And I said I wasn't really sure whether to do the cosmic card for the Strength or for this one. And it turns out they are extremely tied in. So I do think that the Walk Your Truth card is also talking about the Strength card. That Tarot Strength card is about internal strength. It's about re-engaging it and connecting with it. It's about applying your intellectual capacity and not using emotions to power through situations. So it's about being calm and at the same time strong. And that is walking your truth. You don't have to be abrasive, and you don't have to be physically abusive or pushy. When the timing is right in life, as the message said, synchronistic events will come to you and doors will open. And then your truth can be spread with ease and acceptance. And then pain from the heart and pain from perhaps past issues begins to dissipate, and you move forward with this strength. I'm just thinking we could do one more just to finish this triangular connection off. And again, a triangular connection is a trinity because it's the number 3, and it's kind of like a holy trinity of energy and messages for you guys. So I think it's very special. It's very, very powerful. There's a lot of power in those 4 cards. So let's just see what the final message might be here for you, for Libra. The first chakra, Archangel Michael, and this is about our strength, physical strength, and Michael is very much that way. He's also an angel of protection. So if you have felt the need for any protection at any level, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual, or within relationships or around your home, he's very good to call upon. It feels as though his presence is quite strong, given that he's come out in this bundle of energetic cards that lay here. So the chakra area is the base chakra, which is all to do with our homes, our finances, our career, our tribal instincts, our connection to Gaia, being grounded and gaining strength. It also has to do with fear and flight mode and emotional strength, if you like. So there's a whole lot of stuff in here that for some of you, if you've been blocked or you've been in fear or you've been afraid or you've been lacking in any of these areas, now is the time, which could be quite magical, for you to really enhance all of this kind of glorious stuff going on in here and pull it all together so that you can make it a parcel of your own that takes you to a new place, a new destination, a new energy, like a new strength of bonding, of power. There's so much power in these 2 cards. There's so much opportunity and newness in these 2. And there's so much love and support and trust and honor and respect in that. In that one bunch alone, you've got like such a powerful event taking place. And it may not just be one event. This may just be the doorway to the threshold of a whole new chapter in your life, a whole new direction, a whole new set of events. For some of you, this may be pertaining to physical health as well. So if any of you have had physical ill health, and I'm also referring here to mental health. If any of you have had mental health issues that have been dragging you down, this could be a time now where you are able to feel more inner strength, where you can gain back your balance. And I'm definitely getting it. It's definitely mental strength for some of you, gaining back your mental integrity and balance. You might have been on a downhill ride for a while, or you might have been finding things have been very tough, and this has affected you emotionally or mentally. And for others of you, there is a degree where it could be physical as well. But I'm feeling it's an overall power that you might have been lacking, like feeling as if this grounding strength, as if a presence of strength wasn't available for you. Well, the opportunity is here now for you to grab it and to really feel into this and intuit your way through the messages that are coming and the opportunities that are there. And I do think other people are also involved. Whilst I know you are spending time alone in contemplation and trying to work something out, and even through here, this is very much about yourself here, that does feel as though there is something else within this that other people are connected to. So you're very, very powerful here, Libra. It's beautiful. I hope you're feeling the love, and I hope you're feeling the power and the surge of cosmic energy coming to you. But we come to this one here, which is the Two of Swords, and we come back to this, uncertainty and not being able to necessarily make understanding of what direction to take. The moon is probably very relevant. This could be a new moon coming, or lunar cycles that are playing a part or a role in this. The full moon in April in your sign may be very powerful for you. It may be a clarifier. It seems as though you have a couple of directions to take and you are uncertain. You need to put this logical thinking cap on, and you need to perhaps go back into the rest and rejuvenation to find out more.